Colleagues, graduates, parents, to all of you here, welcome, and a warm congratulations to you, the graduates, and to your families. It's an honor to speak with you at this event. Having sat through many graduations myself, I will begin by saying that I am delighted to keep my comments today brief. There's so much for you to celebrate today. You, the graduates, are no doubt excited about making your way in the real world. No more early morning classes, no more exams, unless you are going on to a graduate program. Your years here at Coastal have been a training ground to prepare you for your futures, for our world's future. As Nora Ephron said, education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead. And you are now driving your own futures. That is a tremendous step. You, our graduates, are now prepared to step into new careers or further studies. We have so much confidence in your ability to make crucial decisions, not just for yourselves, but for all of us. You are our future. Parents and families of you graduates, your roles have been critical as well. We at the university know full well what a struggle it is to support, financially and emotionally, the difficult journey to a student's completion. And now you're done with that too. And you are so justifiably proud of them all. Coastal Carolina has been home to you for several years now. You have been here, and you, the graduates, can be thankful for the memories that you have made. You all have specific individual memories of friends and perhaps even mentors, we already met some of them today, who have meant a great deal to you. Memories more common to those of your fellow graduates and to all of us who work here are equally precious. We all have valuable memories of the quiet beauty of this campus, Prince Lawn at dawn and dusk, the trees, the flowers, and occasionally even an alligator in the pond. We have memories of our public places, of crowded halls and quiet weekends and holidays, memories of places like the Athenaeum, Chauncey's bronze statue, the Bell Tower, maybe even Kimball Library, or perhaps even of the place where you were a couple of years ago when our fantastic baseball team won the National World Series to become the 2016 national champs. As a student of history, I'm always intrigued by how we remember the past and how we memorialize it. And I ask myself what, if anything, you might remember about your graduation 10 years from now. And I would encourage you to take as many photographs and share them with family members as possible. More importantly, right now, I can see in my mind's eye the faces of so many students who have moved on to law school, graduate school, medical school, jobs, families, and careers of their own. I think of all the graduates who have taken up engaging careers in the world, including many creative fields that didn't even exist when I was an undergraduate. Yes, I'm a dinosaur. Those graduates now are all flourishing. I follow many of them on social media, celebrating their successes, just as we will all be celebrating yours for years to come. My faculty colleagues in every discipline recall the faces of their own students as well. It is one of the things that makes this job, teaching at a university, the most rewarding one imaginable. We will all be smiling as we contemplate your achievements and your successes, past, present, and future. It is perhaps a truism that success is not just about finances. Yes, we all need to earn enough to live, or even better, to establish some financial security for ourselves and our loved ones. But even more than that, success is about doing something that we love and that is a worthwhile goal. Let's not be Epicureans here. Let's not retire into our own little corners of the world, avoiding public engagement. The world in which we live needs all of you. It needs us all to do valuable jobs, to think about what the ancient Romans called the res publica, public affairs. We all need that, perhaps now more than ever. Since the first universities developed in the period that I study, Europe's Middle Ages, a university degree was designed to train people to think deeply and critically about life's toughest problems, to make reasoned decisions, and to communicate as carefully and as effectively as possible about those problems and those decisions. This is what the Renaissance writer, Peter Paul Vergarius, called, and it meant when he said, mirroring centuries of medieval thought and developments, that while vulgar minds, that is the unthinking minds of a crowd, would see education merely as a means to pleasure and wealth. The best minds would see education as a path to moral excellence and to a call to do something that inspires fame and excellence. Greatness. We want you to have all of those things: pleasure, wealth, and excellence. Never before in American history, I think, and I'm not an Americanist, were the skills of a truly well-educated person needed so much as they are now in our political discourse, in our families, friendships, workplaces, and public institutions. In this world of sound bites and tweets, when we are all too often tempted to rush to judgment, to circle the wagons, and to support our own individual tribe, it is my hope that you, the graduates, will find new and brilliant ways to get us talking and working together again. To the extent that you can do that, even as you pursue your career goals, that would be a most precious kind of success and worth any amount of money. With all this talk of success, however defined, I would be remiss if I didn't point out the sobering fact that older people like to cite: the cliche that the obstacles on the way to success are often daunting and serious. Meeting and triumphing over those obstacles can be painful and sometimes frightening, but getting beyond that obstacle, everyone, is in itself a triumph. One of my favorite movies, which probably came out when you were in middle school, quotes Hemingway, Ernest Hemingway, to the effect that the world breaks everyone, and afterward many are stronger in the broken places. You have no doubt learned that for yourselves as you face challenge upon challenge these last few years. The truth of that is that many of you graduates would not be here today unless you had found the strength to overcome any number of personal, familial, intellectual, and economic challenges. When I was completing my own undergraduate degree at the College of Charleston, my family experienced some serious setbacks that made it very difficult for me to even imagine finishing my senior year. I will never forget my undergraduate mentor, Professor John Newell, who sat me down and gave a hard talk to me. John said, "This is a difficult situation. It is not fair, but it is happening to you. You can either be distracted by it and quit now, or you can work even harder to achieve your goals." It was such a stark choice for a 21-year-old to make, but he was absolutely right. I know it might come as a surprise to you, but certainly not to your parents, that even parents, professors, and other adults of the world face challenges and struggles. I can assure you it is a universal situation. It's going to happen at some point. But you will have what you need, the skills to dig down deep and to take care of yourselves and to triumph over adversities. Even by being here today, you have proven that. Take pride in your accomplishments, and as we do, and ready yourself for life's next hurdle. You are ready. My message to you today, then, the one that I hope you will remember when you look back on this wordy speech and upon your years at Coastal, is that you can do more than you think you can. Draw upon the strength of your achievements here when times get rough, draw upon the skills that you have sharpened here, and find your hidden reserves. Believe that you can do more than you think you can. We're all counting on it. You are the champions. You are our future. And with that, I'll close. Congratulations, graduates. We salute you.